Have you ever clicked on a video and found yourself listening to someone that's banging on about something and not really going anywhere? I know what you're thinking, be kind. Here's 10 quick and easy things that you can do to make sure that you're not that person. Join the club. We hope you enjoy the video. If you're looking to create better content with more creativity and less hassle, then please subscribe and click the bell icon to make sure that you don't miss any of our content. Too many videos are out there where no thought's been given to structure, no real value, no beginning, middle and end, and that's what we're trying to look at today. We're looking at planning videos and specifically outlines or scripts, what the difference is between the two. Either way, it's important you plan your video so that you have got some kind of structure. You might be thinking, why are we listening to this bloke? He's not got that many subscribers and he's not got many views, but this is a new channel and we've all got to start at zero. My other channel, I had a target for the first year to get 1,000 subscribers and monetize. In actual fact, I've got 6,000 in the first year, which is much better than I thought. And I'm just trying to share what I've learned during that experience. So do you really need a script? You might be really gifted, you might be able to perfectly wing it. However, some people, they do like either a rough outline or a structure in terms of what they're going to deliver. In my mind, an outline is just a series of bullet points of the things you're going to talk about and then you improvise as you go through it. A script is actual word for word what you're going to say throughout the video. I kind of use a mix of the two, where generally I'm using the bullet points and ad-libbing as I go. However, there are parts of the video, like the hook that's right at the start and the calls to action, that I think are really important, and those I do actually script word for word because I want to make sure that I get them absolutely right. For me, I prefer outlining in the bullet point approach because I think I speak more fluidly. I'm not fantastic when it comes to reading. That is just going to slow me down. I keep having to refer to it, and so I'm better off just talking more fluidly. But for some people, outlining won't work. They literally want it word for word, and that's absolutely fine too. You've got to find what works for you. What I would say, if you are going to script things word for word, I have found that that will slow you down. Obviously, if you're trying to put out, say, a video every week, your output's going to be slower because now you're literally having to write out that script in quite a lot of detail, and that obviously takes time. The other thing is, if you're going to do it word for word, you might want to consider a teleprompter. Otherwise, you've got a hell of a lot to memorise. You'll be doing an awful lot of cuts. So I would consider that if you're going to go down the route of having a script. One thing is, of course, if you are new to this, be patient with yourself. Too many being delivered with it. Those are being... But for some people outlining... But for some people outline... But for some people... Whether you choose an outline or a script, here's the 10 parts that you're going to need to cover in your video. The hook is 10 or 20 seconds right at the start of the video. You've got to grab their attention, heighten their curiosity, and make sure they want to keep watching. You don't have to spend a fortune on a cool, groovy, animated video sequence, but it is quite nice via some titles to establish your identity and your brand. I'm not suggesting that you do ask people to subscribe. All I am saying is that it's important to explain why they need to subscribe. So at the start of this video, I said, if you're looking to create better content with more creativity and less hassle, then please subscribe and click the bell icon to make sure that you don't miss any of our content. I didn't just ask them to subscribe for no reason. The extended introduction is really just an extension of the hook. It's just going to tell them again what they're going to get from the video, what value you're going to give them, and convince them to carry on watching. So now you're into the main body of the topic. I'm quickly going to break this down into a few things that you need to consider here. Make sure that your video provides value. This is the most important thing. It's not about you, it's what you can provide your audience. What is it that they're going to go away with? It feels to me like they need to go away either entertained or educated, or maybe even both. If it's instructional, make sure you use lots of bullet points and examples. Of course, use graphics and titles and animation where you feel necessary. When presenting, speak in plain English, be yourself. Very tiring being someone else if you're going to try and pump these out every week. If your video's about a product or a service or anything like that, don't get too caught up on the features. Get straight into the benefits. Again, it's that word value again. What is it that they're going to benefit from? What is it that they're going away with? If it's not an instructional video, maybe it's more of a sort of entertaining video of some sort, I would still make sure that it has a fairly clear start, middle and end. Make sure it's got a story. Lastly, cut out the waffle and get to the point. Next is the summary. This is just where we tell them what they've been told so far. If you think about it, what we've done in some of these sections, whether you realise it or not, is the classic tell them statements. Tell them what you're going to tell them, and then tell them what you told them. In the summary, we're telling them what we told them. And a lot of creators, they like to kind of create that engagement by asking the viewers to make a comment. This encourages conversation, and that is seen as a good thing within your channel. Consider giving the viewer a list of actions to take away with them. Encouraging them to put into practice what they've learned demonstrates the information that you've provided is tangible and immediately actionable. I think it also helps to once again demonstrate value within the information provided. The call to action is your opportunity as the presenter to promote what it is that you want them to do next. This might be to watch another video, it might be to sign up for a course, it might be just for them to subscribe to the channel. Whatever it is, this is your opportunity to tell them what you want them to do next. I see a lot of people getting this wrong with long drawn out outros and closes, which is the last thing you want to do. If the viewer even catches a whiff that your video is ending, they'll be off to another channel to watch another video somewhere, and they'll be gone. What you need to do is close quite promptly and just make sure that before they realise the video's closing, those end screens are up and that they're encouraged to stay on your channel and watch another video. What we're trying to do here is keep them on your channel, increase your view time, and then it will show your video to more people, growing your channel and growing your audience. So that's the 10 elements. Let's have a look at them again. You've got 1, the hook, 2, establish your brand and identity, 3, ask them to subscribe but give them a reason to, 4, the extended introduction, 5, the main body of the topic, 6, the summary, 7, ask them to leave a comment, 8, give them some actions, 9, your call to action, 10, closing promptly. So whether you're writing an outline or a script word for word, these should be your headings. The structure remains the same. Here's a few bonus tips. Intermediate hooks. These are a bit like the hook that I showed you at the start, but in fact some people lace these through their videos, particularly with long videos, just to try and keep them watching. Suggest other videos via cards, just in case what they're watching isn't quite to their taste, but they do like the look of something else that's on your channel. Of course, you can make notes on your outline or your script regarding what shots you want to get with the camera, like B-roll, stuff like that, what animations you need to gather or graphics. In terms of how long your video should be, I guess it depends on the content, but I do hear a lot of people saying that 10 minutes is the sweet spot. Of course, do consider if you're looking to monetize, you're not going to actually put many ads inside a 5-minute video. I feel on this channel some of the videos I've created have been too long, and I think if you're setting up a new channel, maybe you're better off doing more frequent short videos until you've won the confidence of your audience to actually watch longer videos. If you're a new channel, try and post weekly, but don't do it at the sacrifice of quality. If the quality starts to dip, I think you're better off taking 2 weeks, 3 weeks if necessary, just to make sure that you maintain a decent level of quality. I know some people think that within your videos you should explain your release cycle just so that they know when your videos are coming out, how frequently and when to expect the next one. And so here's my call to action. If you've not watched our video on content ideas that actually work, that should be coming on screen now. We hope you enjoyed this video, and this is my sudden ending. Thanks, see you next time.